actually recording. Yep, you're recording. You're clear.
Hi guys, Paul and Thomas here.
Hello.
And we had a number of people sort of request us to do a narrated flight and actually go over what it is that we do when we fly together, the flight modes that we fly in, etc. So I thought this would be a good opportunity to sort of share this video pretty much uncut of Thomas following my quad. So you'll notice we stand quite close to each other, and the reason for that is we need to communicate, and as the lead quad I need to actually be letting Thomas know exactly what it is that I'm doing, because obviously I've got no idea where Thomas is. I've taken off quite slowly, and as you can see Thomas is right on my tail, and I'm getting confirmation from you at the moment whether I'm flying at the right speed for you, isn't it?
Yes, it is quite important being at the right speed, that if the following pilot falls behind, he can pick up speed, but not too slow that the person will easily overtake.
Yeah, it's different flying in a location like this when you're trying to do a formation flight, because if you're doing a predetermined course where you're following a track or something like that, it's pretty easy for the chase pilot because you know exactly where the other pilot's going to be. But in this sort of an environment, Thomas has got virtually no idea where I'm going to go, so he's basically following my quad, and I need to let him know, look, I'm going to start banking left and nice and slow, and it's just a matter of me being really smooth on the sticks just to help you, isn't it?
Yes, because any erratic movements can easily throw you off.
That's right. So as far as the flight modes that Thomas and myself flying, we fly in acro mode, which is just basically all the leveling, level mode and all that sort of stuff, all that's all switched off. So basically you're in control of the actual quad. There is no correction happening for you as such, so it's not going to auto level. It's easier flying that way, isn't it?
Yes, harder at first when you're learning, but once you do get used to acro, it is way easier and way more precise.
That's right. So we're basically putting the quad where we want to. Look, it's just a bit easier to fly because you're not fighting the flight controller trying to stabilize for you. So that's the mode we fly in. One of the other questions I had was when they're doing these long runs, how do we maintain altitude, etc. As you're flying faster, it's actually easier controlling altitude, would you say?
Yes,
and it's done with throttle, isn't it?
Well, yeah, we're mainly using throttle control, and obviously you're flying really smoothly, so for me it's just a matter of trying to keep my relative velocity the same with your quad.
So yeah, it's just a matter of trying to keep the throttle control as smooth as possible, and being on top of gains in altitude and drops in altitude as quickly as possible before they get out of hand. So maintaining altitude here, I'm just basically using my throttle, a little bit of pitch control, but not very much at all. It's really more the throttle control which is determining my altitude here. So that's basically the way we go about doing our formation flies. We're still learning, we're still getting better at it, aren't we?
Yes, we're basically improving every time we go out to do.
Thomas is really good at following because he's done a hell of a lot more of that than what I have. And I tend to be better at the trying to fly really smooth for you, isn't it?
Yes, you're really good at keeping the aircraft nice and smooth.
So this is basically my landing approach. I'm coming in for a landing. As you can see, Thomas has stayed with me the whole time. I was having some battery issues, so my batteries were going flat pretty quick. Also, we're taking people up for a ride. And this is really cool here. This is once I've actually landed, you can see Thomas go into his own flying style mode, and he's actually gunning it around, and you can just see the way he's actually flying is really expressing his own flying characteristics. Is that the way you would describe it?
Yeah, I guess so. It's just more me just opening up, doing whatever.
And just going with the flow, isn't it?
Yeah, very much. Just really experimenting with different things and just, I guess, having a play.
But look, all in all, it was really good. We had lots of our surfers come up to us and talk to us and wanting to know what it was that we were doing, whether we could video them. And we also had lots of them that were actually having a go. Actually, I think after I've landed here already, I've gone over the surfers next to us. And if you have a look really carefully, you'll see one of them's actually got the goggles on now, and Thomas is taking him for a spin. There you go, we've just gone past him. So we did a lot of that, didn't we?
Yes, and that's awesome seeing their reactions.
They absolutely loved it, and it's really, really cool. You can see them there actually checking it out. So mind you, my goggles were soaking wet after that. So, but look, anyway, look, I'll leave you to the rest of this video. I hope you enjoy that. Just a quick narrated flight. Anyway, we will catch you guys in the next video, and thanks very much for taking the time to watch this video.
See ya.